Welcome to my Piha Adventures. We started day one with a sunny day and a trip down to the beach. It was a bit of a walk, but when we finally got there I saw the black sand, which I did not fully prepare for because it burnt the out of my feet. So of course I went into the water to cool down. You're welcome, foot fetishes. Piha is one of the most dangerous beaches in New Zealand, but is definitely one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen. When I was walking back up, I got a nosebleed and got to live up my 11 fantasy. I actually got lost and couldn't find my house, so I ended up going to some random stranger's house, which was so embarrassing. But eventually I found my house, and later that evening I made pikelets for everybody. Because I am amazing, kind, and absolutely incredible, I am going to be making everybody pikelets. Which took a while, but it tasted so good. The next day we swam in this place which I think is called the Keyhole. It was so much fun jumping in and playing in the current. After that we took a muddy detour through the creek to get to Murray's, the local food store. Me and Jade ordered nachos while Maddie ordered chips. I treated myself to a real fruit ice cream and then we walked home. Later that day we took a trip into town to get groceries. We went to the weirdest pagan save I've ever seen, but look at the chocolate aisle. I chose my two favourite flavours and then we went home. The beach the next day was super disappointing as it was too rough to swim, but we ended up going to the blowhole, which is a super cool cave thing that felt magical. Day 4, however, was super eventful. I visited the West Coast Gallery and saw some amazing creations and also bought myself this gorgeous ring. It was a hot day, so I only found my pinky, but its usual place is on my ring finger. After that, me and my mother walked down to the Piha store where I had an up and go and this Anzac ginger slice, which was actually really good. Here's Jade's broken phone. In the afternoon, we went to a walking track. We had to scrub our shoes to prevent the spread of diseases for the trees. Let me tell you, this walk was actually so relaxing. Until we hit the stairs. Days, months, years passed by and the stairs just kept on going. But when we finally did get to the end, we found a massive waterfall. And the water was freezing cold. There was no way I was going in. Here's a glorious video of Jade drowning. Me and Jade decided to do the most tourist thing ever and take photos. Lots of photos. And then we went home. On day 5 we went to town to watch the USA vs NZ women's soccer. But first a pit stop, and they had Krispy Kremes. I was so in love. On the trip over we saw the Eiffel Tower. We parked in this man's house, which I thought was sketch, but it was really nice and he was raising money for charity, so that was super cool. There was a lot of people. We finally made it to Eden Park, and after we found our seat, the dance cam started going around. Spoiler alert, I didn't get on there. And then they did the national anthems, and I had no idea how to sing the USA one. And the pearly is fine. The girls started coming out and playing soccer, which TBH I had no idea how to play, but I was just happy to be there. Although at one point I did cheer for the wrong team. This girl got hurt and I felt so bad. I had chips and of course my Krispy Kreme. My cousin Brooke shouted me a vegan chocolate ice cream at halftime, which was a solid 6 out of 10. Thank you, Brooke! By the end of the game, USA thrashed us by winning 5-0, but it was super fun just to watch the game. Afterwards, we went to the Piha RSA restaurant where I had a very strange veggie burger. That was the end of day 5. That's all the highlights from my Piha adventure. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!